Many thanks for staying with us on the newsroom. I am Mary Kanu. President Muhammadu Buhari says the option of using lethal military force to rescue the remaining captives of a train attack that occurred in Kaduna is not in consideration. Speaking when he met relatives of the abducted passengers in Abuja, Buhari said his primary concern is to ensure the victims are released safely. On March 28, insurgents attacked a train on its way to Kaduna from Abuja, killing several passengers in the process. Addressing the relatives of the victims, Buhari said his administration is focused on ensuring that the perpetrators are punished and that the victims are rescued. As the nation is grappling with insecurity challenges, the Nasarawa State Directorate of the National Orientation Agency has called on the Nasarawa State government to increase its public enlightenment mechanisms of educating the citizens on the danger of being engaged by the bandits in its nefarious activities. The State Director of the agency, Priscilla Gondu Aluo, who made the call, alleged that child soldiers' recruitment by the bandits was ongoing in Nasarawa State. She also added that lack of education, poverty and humanitarian problems were some critical factors bandits capitalized on to lure the children into their evil activities. And now to politics, the Publicity Secretary of the ruling All Progressives Congress in Rivers State, Chris Fineburn, has dumped the party for the opposition People's Democratic Party. Fineburn, who has been a strong critic of the state Governor Nyesom Wike on all fronts, met with the PDP governorship candidate of Rivers State privately, where the deal was sealed. Earlier this week, the former APC chieftain had slammed the Wike-led administration for turning a blind eye while measles ravaged communities in Abo Odual local government area of the state, with deaths recorded. And now to COVID stories. Following North Korea's declaration of victory over the COVID-19 pandemic, sister to the country's leader Kim Yoon-jong has revealed that her brother suffered from fever during the pandemic. North Korea announced its first COVID outbreak in May and has reported fever, infections and deaths since, while there is widespread doubt over the data, especially the low number of deaths. North Korea has not rolled out any vaccination program during the pandemic, relying instead on lockdown, homegrown treatments and what is called the advantageous Korean-style socialist system. And in business, Nigeria has moved one spot up in the latest top 10 International Development Association IDA borrowers list. IDA, part of the World Bank, helps the world's poorest countries. According to the organization's recently released financial statements, Nigeria is the fourth most indebted country with a $13 billion debt as of June 30th, 2022. Last year, Nigeria ranked fifth on the list with $11.7 billion in the debt stock, but the country accumulated an additional $1.3 billion in debt within a year. And the German Defense Ministry has said it suspended most of its operations in Mali after the local military-led government denied flyover rights to a UN peacekeeping mission. A ministry spokesman at a regular press conference said the Malian government has once again refused to give flyover rights to a flight planned for the rotation of personnel on the ground. In response, a German spokesperson said the ministry has decided to suspend until further notice the operations of its forces and helicopter transport flights. And in sports, former Chelsea and Arsenal star Willian is set for a shock return to the Premier League less than a year after his emotional return to Corinthians. Willian ended an unhappy 12-month stint at Arsenal by terminating his contract with the Gunners and intended to see out the remainder of his career with Corinthians, but with the club knocked out of the competition, Willian is now on the verge of accepting an offer from newly promoted Fulham. Willian is set to meet the club's board and is unlikely to feature in Saturday's derby against Palmeiras. Now that's the latest from the newsroom. Do join us at the top of the hour for more. Many thanks for watching.